Wait, I have been talking for the past like half a minute, and I forgot I was muted. Anyways, Yahoo. Hello, hello. It is I, your favorite leafy boy, Avery, and today we are going to be playing some Genshin Impact. As you might have seen, columbina is here, and we are going to be pulling for her. Um, I'm excited, and I'm also a little nervous. Because this is going to be the welcome moon that I have. Where was I? I think I'm going to adjust the audio levels here for a little bit. Music volume can come down here. Dialogue. Yeah, it was a little loud for me, so hopefully it's going to be nice and like comfortable for you as well. Now, it's totally different when you are listening to the game on speakers or headphones. So, yeah, on speakers, that's a comfortable volume for me, but on headphones, that's a little loud. So, hopefully, that's going to be good for you as well. Anyways, where was I? Yes, so Bina is out, and we are going to be pulling for her. Now that we have our I wanted to say it so fast. So fast. Lanternite. Yes. We got half of our Lanternite free temples. And we have some Primo Gems saved up for columbina as well. It should be enough. Like, this is definitely enough for a 5-star character. Because we are 52 into PD. Mostly because last banner I was trying to pull for Chevres. Because Chevres was on banner. I was hoping to get some Chevres and some Gaming copies, and it was a nice thing. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the characters, Pyro characters. Yes, so that was a nice thing to do because we did get Gaming C6 on the last banner, and we also got Chevres C3, and I got, like, before I had a C0 Chevres. So I've been using the Overload Chevres team that I usually did with the C0 Chevres, which is still not bad. Like, Chevres does a lot of buffing even when she is C0, but C6 is where she really shines for overloaded teams. Anyways, why am I out of breath? Is one of the questions. No, not really. It's been a while since we played Genshin Impact. It's been a while since we talked about like characters and stuff like that. One of the things that I'm trying to do is get through and make a video on my 2025 like favorites, not really favorites, but like an overview of my account, Genshin account for 2025. So that's hopefully coming out before the end of January. And we'll probably do that the 2026 next year as well. If I still play Genshin Impact, which is highly likely. Anyways, it's been a while. I'm going to do my dailies first while we yap and to hope to do a little something something, do a little pulling for Columbina, And hopefully we do win the 50-50 because we are at 50-50. The last time we pulled, we were pulling for this beautiful boy, and we won a 50-50 for Durin. We are close to pity, thankfully. Like 52 is quite close. So, best case scenario, we get a 5-star in 20 pulls. Because that's super early pity. But then the next pull should be soft pity already. So, like in 3 pulls, we are definitely getting at least a 5-star. We are not really going for a weapon as same as with Durin. We were only going for the character because from what I've seen, Columbina is a really good character for one, but she works quite well with the prototype Ember, which is the craftable HP catalyst. So I do believe I have one, but I will have to check it. Actually, let's just check it right now. You're a catalyst user. Yes, we have an R3 prototype Ember. So we can refine it to R5, and then we have like a ready weapon for her. Her signature weapon is more necessary if I wanted to DPS her. But for my account, I am mostly looking for a support Columbina. Solo exciting. Yes, solo exciting. No, I guess yeah, autocorrect. But yeah, Columbina is very pretty. And also, we are not going to see that. We are not going to see that because I already claimed my welcome moon. But when you get the welcome moon and you own Columbina on your account, you will get a different art for it, which is super fun. It's a really nice detail. And I've had some trouble with this team. This is my friendship team, so that's why it looks the way it does. Um but I want to, like, I don't know, just get a DPS on the team so that we can get these fighting daily quests done quicker, because I have been struggling with Durin and Lanyan only being leveled. And then we have one more here. It's very annoying for a friendship farming team to only have like one actual leveled character and like one leveled like halfway through. Is it's not a lot of damage, and when you get like fighting dailies, you can get wiped pretty easily. It's not fun. It's not fun. But I really do like to like do my dailies with a friendship team so that I can get all the name cards, which I know are just like aesthetic things and it's not like a necessary part of the game, so I could just play any team that I want. But it's nice. It's a nice collectible thing. I could have actually like changed my team back over there because that wasn't a fighting one to get some friendship EXP on Mizuki as well, but oh well. This is faster. Yes, okay. Sorry if I seem like a little all over the place. Wait, why am I running away? So, where was I? Yeah, sorry if I seem a little all over the place. I am kind of tired. A little bit tired, one might say. But I really wanted to like do a quick like stream today because I do not want to like displace the Sunday streams for what they are, and I do want to keep them like Persona 3 related as much as I can. So if it's not necessary, I don't want to like overlap them and like change them into like a Genshin stream or a Star Rail stream just because things. But I do want to like stream some content on like Genshin and maybe Star Rail in the future. Right now, Star Rail is like eh, a little eh. But I do have a plan, and I will be probably streaming that sometime in the future. So I do have a small little plan for Star Rail as well. But yeah, I do not want to like change the status quo around here and have the mainstream replaced by something else. So that's why I'm doing it, like doing this Genshin stream tonight or today. Depends on your time zone. Happy time zone, everyone. Um, where should we go? We could go because Nasha Town was where we said goodbye to Columbina. We could go to Silver Moon Hall as well, or to the Frost Moon Enclave because of the Frost Moon Scions and Lauma. But I think Nasha Town would be a great place for us for pulling because this is the first place where we met Columbina outside of the cave, the little cave that she was in. And also we celebrated her in the last like interlude our conquest thingy. So yeah, I think this is a good place to pull for her. Now sadly I do not have Lauma on my account, but but I do have Flins, Inefa, and Aino, and I am going to remove Sucrose here to show Columbina that she is very, very much welcome here with us. So yeah, I think I have been yapping about a lot of stuff and I kind of lost sight of every point that I've been trying to make. So please excuse me for that. But we have come to the point of the stream where we are going to start pulling for Bina. So, um, what can we do? What can we do? We could do like a little thing. Let's get some. Do we have like a moon emoji? Yes, we have a moon emoji. So if you would like to like participate a bit, you can send in a few moon emojis like I'm doing right now in the chat to get some, luck for us. And hopefully Columbina is going to bless our account. So, let's go. First temple. Wait, am I in the way? Yes, I am in the way. Let me just adjust here a little. I'm going to bring you up here. And I'm going to bring myself over here. How does that look? I think that looks good. I think we are doing good here. that should that should look decent. Let's go. Okay, first temple. We are going into 62 pity. Okay, so we got a 4-star here. Guaranteed 4-star. No 5-star yet. However, I do want to see Aoife. Because Aoife is one of my favorite characters that has been released last year. And I only have him on C3. So any Aoife copies would be greatly appreciated. As well as Columbina here. Okay, that's a Setos. I don't play him as much anymore, but I did like his design and his playstyle as well. So Sato's copies are welcome. I would have been a little happier for Aoife, but that is a C6 Sethos already, so we are getting a refund on that. So we get one more wish that we can exchange that for. Okay, so this is going to be the part where we are on literally the brink of getting into soft pity territory. So it's going to be 72 by the end of the temple. Are we going to get a 5-star here? No 5-star yet. That's okay. Give me Aoife. Give me Aoife. Aoife? Please. Come home. My buddy. Brother. Hi, Sethos. Okay. That's a refund. And that's a Favonius lens. We are not complaining about a Favonius weapon. I don't know what to do here because we can do a 5-star. 5-star. We can do a temple and we get like an actual 5-star here. It should be a 5-star because we are going into 82 by the end of the temple. Okay, let's just do a temple. Columbina, please come home. It is a 5-star. This is 73. 74. 75. And that is a Chi-Chi. On 76. Okay, now I wish I have a sound clip of that one meme, the I pulled the Chi Chi meme, because it is highly topical here. Because one, I really did pull a Chi Chi. Two, we are getting close to Lantern Rides, and we are going back to the US, so I pulled a Chi Chi. No, no, it's okay. Give me two Ifas. Give me two Ifas, please. Just to make up for Chi Chi. And that's official. A Chi Chi and official. Well, I was hoping. I was hoping. So we can do two temples with my Primo Gems, and then we have two more temples from our Star Glitter. I will be trying here to get. No way! No way! Did you see that? Oh my gosh. That is a 5-star. That is official, high official.
Columbina, クータル、月神。好きに呼んでいいよ。いろんな名前で呼ばれることには慣れてるから。もし君が望むのなら、月の祝福を授けてあげる。
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh my god. I was so not expecting that. I was so not expecting that. Blah 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 blah. I thought I was going to do the four temples, and then I would have to like grind for the last 10 days to get enough Primo Gems to hopefully get Columbina. But Bina is home. She's home. I am so happy about that. Yes. Pachi, pachi, pachi. That is insane. Yes, that is truly insane. I am so happy about it. I am so pleased with that. Let's just do one more temple. For funsies. Hopefully we get Ifa. Please give me like 2 or 3 Ifas in one temple so that I can C6 him finally. Official. Please. Give me Ifa. Ifa. That's not an Ifa. That is a Dragon's Bane. No, you didn't curse me with your luck. I was real actually expecting the 50-50 loss because we got really lucky. Like if we look at my history, I was like I had to go to pity to get Durin, which wasn't as lucky, but we got the 50-50 win with Durin. And then after before that, if I can go back as far as that, before that we won our 50-50 for no, we lost. We got super lucky because we lost we got a really early 5-star on Nefer's banner, and we got Yume Mizuki Mizuki. So that was also super lucky because I was not going for Nefer. Like I didn't want Nefer on the account. So we got a really early Mizuki, which guaranteed us Durin. And then before Mizuki, we got Flynn's. And Flynn's was a 50-50 win also. So we were really lucky with our pulls. And we did get like two 5-star weapons on banner for Flynn's as well. So yeah, this is the greed they are talking about in the Bible. Yes. Yes, yes, it is. But look at her. She's home. She's so pretty. Look at her. Like, her animations are so beautiful. She's so graceful. I love her. I really, really love her. Can we take a look at that? Because it should also do the thing here. And yes, I do have like Genesis crystals saved up, but I am hoping to get the like Nivelet skin. I know like a lot of people are memeing on it, and it's quite kind of weird with the proportions around the legs and stuff like that. But Nivelet is my boy, so I will be refreshing my Valky Moon, and I will be buying this outfit for him. So I didn't want to like have to spend my Genesis crystals today. Yes, Blessing of the Valky Moon. It changes into Columbina. That is so cute, and it's got a little animation here. That is so cute. I am so happy. So,
お月見しない
what?
私のロ
Sorry, Bina. There's just a lot of things happening right now, and my ADHD tired brain cannot like compute everything. So I'm all over the place. Again, sorry about that.
杖を使っていいよ月に
Ah. Oh wow. Okay, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. So, what are we going to do here? That was a question said in not like a question like way, but I did not want to question anything on that. So, what we are going to do is I'm going to give this to Bina for now, but I'm going to change it over to Prototype Amber just so Barbara doesn't have like a 1-star weapon on her. Even though I do not use Barbara, even though I do not use Barbara, I do not want her on like a 1-star weapon. I don't want any of my characters. Like as soon as I get the characters, I change them over to some weapon that I do not use. Maybe it's just me, but I do not like to hold on to 1-star weapons, even if I don't use the characters. And then artifact wise, I know the newest artifact is probably like one of her best options, but Silk Moon's Serenade is probably going to be the one that we are using on her. And she wants, I believe she wants HP and Elemental Mastery. Why does Baiju have this? I have no idea why Baiju has that, but that's actually not like a terrible item or like sense. But I think I'm going to try for this one. I don't know how much ER do you need? Oh, she's 60. She's 60. So 60 is going to be like pretty good for us. Like that's not a lot of ER needed. Not compare, recommendation, HP, and then this is going to be crit. Yeah, that's a crit damage one. I think we will be needing a crit rate though. I don't know. This is already leveled though, and it has some energy recharge on it. I don't know. I'm just going to give her like pieces and then hope for the best. What do we have here? Energy, energy. I don't have any pieces with HP on them, which is very surprising to me. I haven't been farming this domain for a while now though, so maybe it's not that surprising. Double crit. Hmm. I guess I'm just going to give you this. But now you have a full 5 piece. And we only need 4 to get the set, so that's going to be future Avery's problem though. Because mostly what I wanted to do here is start leveling her up. I did pre-farm a little bit, so I have some stuff to give to her. I'm sorry, I interrupted your yapping. We'll go ahead and level her up as much as we can for now, and then listen to her voice lines. How about that? Because we got 60 out of 70 here. Do we have enough for one more ascension? I don't think I have enough flowers. Yes. And I do not have enough of her boss materials either. Oh, you ascend with crit rate though. That's good. That's good. Okay, now I get why her recommended artifact is crit damage. Okay, voiceover. We got where is it? Oh, we cannot listen to the voices yet. Feelings about ascension? Oh, of course we can. I'm just blind. By the eternal moon, the tides shall serve. Aw, okay, so she's talking about all of the moons, because Tevat had like 3 moons, and she is born from one of the past moons. So she's going to like I haven't done the Archon quest, the latest Archon quest yet. That's going to be a little more primo gems for us in the future, but I haven't done it, the latest Archon quest yet, so I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with Bina in the Archon quest. But from what I've seen and what I could gather from context clues, like she's becoming like a full-on replacement. Like she's going to be the only moon goddess, which is exciting. She's so cute. Like she is adorable. What we can do here, technically, we can do a little comparison with Aino. Because Aino is our support for Flynn's Inafa, but Columbina is supposed to be an upgrade. So she's level 70, and her talent's actually better. So we can also level up her talents, which I wasn't planning, but good to know. Good to know. So we can do 6 on both her skill and hopefully her ultimate as well. No. Okay, we have to craft some slimes. Let's
Yeah.
let's head over here to the crafting table
Huh.
and craft up some slimes so that we can hello hello we can get some more levels on her ultimate. That's 1. That's going to be 2. So we are at 6. For 1, we will need to icon night. I'm really tired. Congrats on Columbina. Thank you, Mooney, for joining. I hope you will have a good night's rest. And talk to you later. Thank you for joining again. Hope you had a pleasant time. Bye bye. Okay, so for 1, she will be needed to she will need to ascend to level up her talents even more, and we also need to fight the new weekly boss, which is going to be Dottore. But so far, we have all of her skills unlocked, which is awesome for us. Because we can do a little testing. Okay, so what are your talents doing, like, exactly? Awaken Moonbound Tides, dealing AoE Hydro damage and some summoning Gravity Ripple. Gravity Ripple will follow the active character on the field while continuously dealing AoE Hydro damage to surrounding opponents. While Gravity Ripple is on the field and nearby party members trigger lunar reactions or inflict lunar reaction damage, Columbina will accrue a special gravity. Once gravity is accumulated to its limit, different types of damage will be dealt to enemies based on the type of lunar reaction that has accumulated by the most accumulated the most gravity for Columbina. Ascendant Gleam, Gravity Ripple inflicts AoE Hydro damage over wider area. Okay. And then Ultimate, Hills and Tides unite under the silver light of a pristine new moon, temporarily transforms the surrounding terrain into lunar domain, dealing AoE hydro damage. The domain that Columbina summons after unleashing the elemental burst. When current active characters are within the lunar domain, lunar reaction damage inflicted by all party members will increase. Okay, so skill is going to do initial damage based on her HP, and then continuous damage also based on her HP, and then we are getting gravity points, which will be dealing more reaction damage when maxed out, basically, from what I gather. And then it's going to do her ultimate is going to do initial damage and then do some reaction damage bonus, or give some reaction damage bonus to our party. Awesome. Then Lunes's rule. When triggering gravity interference, Columbina gains the lunacy effect, increasing her crit rate by 5 for 10 seconds. This effect can be stacked up to 3 times, so that's going to be like 15 over a decent longer period. Mm-hmm. And then Ascension Talent number 2. When characters within the lunar domain trigger lunar reactions, they will gain the following effects respectively, not respectfully. Yay! Tiredness is kicking in. We are going to do at least a little bit of a damage test here. When the thundercloud performs lightning strikes against a valid target, it has a 33% chance to perform an additional lightning strike. So this is going to be our most probable outcome, because we are mostly playing her in a lunar charge team for now. And then later on we are going to try Lunar Bloom and Lunar Crystallize as well, but for what it's worth, our Columbina is going to be doing mostly with the Flynn's team. So, we are going to do a little damage test over here, not character menu. We are going to be looking for the party menu. And we are going to take a look at her weekly, not weekly boss, her world boss, because we do still need to farm more boss materials for her as well. So what else would be the best target for our damage than her boss? Okay, we didn't have enough as burst. So that wasn't like a great test. But we got a 215 and 313 on first and second hit from Flynn's on the boss's weakened state. So we are going to claim this and take a look at what Columbina can do, but we will be needing her to ult as well for us. She is still level 70, so she is basically on the same level. Well, not really, because actually, yeah, not really, because Aino is ascended, so she's 70 out of 80. But Columbina is a 5-star character, and also she has like actual scaling. Can I trigger? No, I cannot trigger Fab. Where can I trigger Fab? I just want to get like particles for Columbina. Oh, there's a viewpoint here that I haven't claimed yet. Very interesting. I 100%ed the previous like domain, not domain, but map parts of the map. So not having like the thingy.
移して
The viewpoint. Sorry about that. I wanted to concentrate there. So that we can get everything for Columbina here. Get all the energy. So yeah, getting a viewpoint from that was interesting because I already 100%ed like all of the map, but apparently like that is not like a part of the map here. Or it's not, it doesn't count as a part of the map. Okay. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then let's go into Flins. That's a very generous 20k stronger already, so
掃除対象ロックオン流れて新月が来る
I think we are going to kill it here.
安全距離
No. Yes. Yes, but that is already like a 20k stronger hit on the second, and it wasn't even down. Like Hero wasn't even weakened. That is crazy. Okay, let's just like put a disclaimer on it. I do have a C0 Flins. I do have a C0 Flins, but he does have his signature weapon, Blood-Soaked Ruins. And he is on a pretty good crit rate to crit damage ratio. So he has a decent build. It's not like top 1%. I don't think I will ever become top 1% on any character with my account. But he is like top 9%, which is like really close. Like it is literally the only thing literally holding me back is the fact that the top 1% lenses have more crit damage. But on the other hand, I have more energy recharge, which gives me a little more like consistency on my flins as well. So one thing for another, I am very happy with how my flins has been performing. But now that we have Columbina, who is only level 70 out of 70 with 6 talents, without even like proper building, because her artifacts are like level 0, like they are not even like leveled. Just by being on the team and using her abilities, we did like 20k more than we did with Aino. So I'm going to do one more damage test with Aino, and then one more damage test with Columbina, just to make sure. Just to make sure. I am pretty happy with the upgrade because that's actually like a pretty huge upgrade for us. Okay, and then like we can one cycle it. I wasn't even looking at the damage. I wasn't even looking at the damage that we were doing. We can definitely one cycle it. But I just remembered that on the first damage test, we didn't even do Inefa's burst, which gives us even more elemental mastery for the team. So we are going to try one more time with this team with Inefa's burst. And then see how we are doing. Yeah, that's the same number. That was the same number, so we basically did 215 and 313. 100. So apparently I did alt with Inefa, or it's not big enough of a factor for it to make a big difference. But yeah, we do have a thingy. Where is it? It's over here. Can I? It's going to be really
清掃プログラム実行中。過去の記録に基づき、一つお願いがあるのですが。
I think it's going to be really like
鉱石、おもちゃ、キャラメル、お菓子、髪留め、
hello.
サンダルなど小さいものを放置しないようご協力ください。
Okay, that's really bad. Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is really bad. It looks really bad. Hold up. That's terrible. I'm not even sure how I could fix it. It's probably like I will probably have to add a new text source over there to fix it, but that's going to be our I know damage that we did with Flynn's. And now we are going to change over back to Columbina and try to take a closer look at the damage we are doing with her. Does she have her ultimate? Not yet. Hopefully we will be getting it with Inefa's Pav proccing. Hello? Hello? Energy, please? Give me Bina energy, please. Okay, we got the energy from Bina. We are going to reset. I don't want to run into you guys, so we are just going to reset. We got energy for Bina. And then we are resetting the boss so that we can get all the things that we can, all the data that we can gather. Ultimate skill and then Flynn's. Okay, 329 and 333 is what I've seen. Excuse me? That was a big Flynn's ultimate. Oh, we do not have enough resin for that, but that's okay, because I was mainly doing this for the damage testing and we did claim as much as we could for now, which is more than enough to get her second ascension. But that is going to give us, let me do the thing over here. It gave us 230 something and 333, I believe. 239, I guess. I don't remember. But 333k was with Bina, the max. which is not too shabby. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I am very happy that we got her is the baseline here. Which is mostly what I wanted to do. I was mostly doing this stream to pull for Columbina, not really for anything else. Like, yeah, we did some farming for her as well. I don't think. Can I collect? Oh, yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can collect some of these. Should we collect a little bit while I yap about the account and what we are trying to do with it in the future? I don't really have huge plans for the account per se. So like I'm just doing what feels fun. I'm just doing what feels like right at the moment. But Columbina was one of the characters that I really wanted. I swear these loading screens are getting like stronger and stronger. And when I say stronger and stronger, I mean they are taking up a lot of my like computing power for my computer. Like, not kidding, my computer is quite an old computer. I have talked about this before as well, but because I wanted to like upgrade in the past too. But right now, prices are sky high, and I'm not quite sure if I want to get into trying to, upgrade my PC with the current prices. But that's another thing. But why I this happened the other time as well. It's good to know that it's going to like when I am ready to do the quest, it's going to actually do the thing again. So it's going to start the quest line over with that. So that's nice. I'm not going to forget and miss out on information and things that are happening. Where was I? I am all over the place today. Sorry about that. But yeah, what I was trying to say is my PC is like not obsolete. Obviously, I can still stream on it just fine, but sometimes we get a little like spike of something that's raring to become a problem in the future. And if Genshin is doing the thing that it's doing and expanding and becoming larger and larger by patch, there will become a time, or there will be a time where my computer's processor and RAM is not going to be able to keep up. Because that's the most like impacted thing in my PC. I have quite an old processor and like CPU. Is that the same thing? I believe that's the same thing. I am not a tech genius. I am a forest spirit, so forgive me if I say something stupid and understand what I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, my CPU and my RAM are the most impacted like hardware in my current build, which is quite surprising to me because I thought that my graphics card was overheating or something. Like, I thought my graphics card was way weaker, but my graphics card is working just fine with Genshin Impact. However, my CPU is running close to 100%. Like, every time we play Genshin Impact. And I don't even have to stream it, I just have to play it. Which was crazy to me because I thought my CPU was doing well, but apparently not. Apparently not. Like, nah, nah. But yeah, and my RAM. Also, my RAM is atrocious. Not as much as my CPU. Like, my CPU is literally going mile a minute trying to process everything. But my RAM is way smaller than I thought it was. Like, usually, I have been looking up a lot of things for upgrading my PC, right? And I've been looking up like RAM prices and like capacities and memory that I would need for streaming and for comfortable gaming experience and stuff like that, you know. And everyone or everywhere I have looked, I don't think I should have. Like, I don't think I had to glide down here. Everywhere I have looked is basically the same thing that I've seen. You need at least like 16 gigabytes of RAM to have like a very comfortable gaming and streaming experience. And we've been running smooth, at least on my end. Things have been running quite smoothly with streaming, with both streaming and like gaming and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, I have the occasional lag spike and stuff like that, but that's also my like internet as well, because my internet is quite like on the slower side, on the weaker side. So that's also one thing. But we have been streaming for the past 2 years, almost 2 years, because we are only at like there's a doggy over there fighting. We are not even going in the right direction. I need to explore this part because I am very excited. Okay, random cutscene over there. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So yeah, I have been streaming for almost 2 years now, right? And we've been streaming on 8 gigs. Like, I only had like 8 gigabytes of RAM this whole time, and I didn't know about it. Like, or maybe I knew, but I forgot about it. That might be one way to say it. And that was mind blowing to me. Like, I was like, that's crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean I only have like 8 gigs of RAM in my computer? Like, huh? Huh? You know the cat meme, the funny cat meme. That's one of my favorite cat memes actually. Like, not just cat memes, one of my favorite memes of all time. Oh, it almost it almost hit us. Yeah, so one of my favorite memes of all time is the cat that goes, huh? It's very cute. It's so cute. I love the little goober. But yeah, what have we been doing? We've been collecting flowers for Columbina. And we can actually ascend her one more time. So she is 70 out of 80. Now she's 80 out of 80. I will have to farm a little bit more for her. But I am already super happy with how she is faring for the account. Because for one, she is a really good support for both my Flints and my Inafa. Because Inafa Columbina is going to be a really strong like wheelchair composition, as I have heard people say. Also, in the future, I'm not going for Nefer, most probably ever. I just don't really like her playstyle. I don't know, something is just not clicking with me for Nefer. But I do want to get Lauma so that we can have like access to a lunar bloom damage dealer in the future. I know Columbina does lunar bloom damage, so I will be experimenting with that as well. And also she enables lunar crystallize as well, which is going to be the main like damage source for the upcoming Jibai as well, who is going to be a Liyue character. So yeah, Columbina is just very versatile, and it's going to be a blessing. Haha, pun intended. Um, to our account to have all of these reactions enabled for one, and also like boosted, because she buffs all of these reactions majorly, which is awesome. It's amazing. I am so very happy that we got her. Oh, and we also got our free 5-star constellation from the selector. And yes, we are going for Baiju over here. He's very pretty. I like him. I really like Baiju very much. And with Columbina, actually, with Columbina um, enabling Lunar Bloom, I did want to try a Baiju build that is going to be like a hybrid damage dealer Baiju. Because there was. I. My mind is going blank. But there was a creator back when Fontaine was strong, going strong. Like, I don't even know. Like, probably Risley, like Nubilet Risley banners around that time, where he was creating these videos. Or I believe that's where he ended. Because he did a challenge where he did a husband only account with only male characters, and he was using his Baiju in a very specific way, which is like a hybrid damage dealer. Like, I believe he C6'd Baiju on his main account, and he used Baiju as a damage dealer, which was crazy to see. It was a lot. It was a lot. I tell you. I'm not quite sure who that was. I will be looking into it and like maybe do a little like post about it, or maybe I do a Baiju video in the future and like talk about him in the video there. But yeah, I have been meaning to play a little more with my Baiju, because now he is C1, which is going to give Universal Diagnosis one more charge, which is not necessarily like the biggest DPS increase, but it is a really good healing increase for us. So he is going to be even better with Arena when I need, Dendro characters in the future. But yeah, our current lineup for, let me just, I do not want to bring her back to seclusion over here in the Silver Moon Hall. So we are going to go into Nasha Town and find a very scenic view for our ending. Because I did not want to like stay on too long
Yeah.
with the Bina pools. I just wanted to, get her to a level that is like pretty decent. Honestly, I was so ready
雨宿りしながら雨が大地を洗い
to
流すのを
actually
聞
like
いてると
lose 50-50 and like
家
give
に
up.
いるみたいに安心できるの
But that didn't happen. Well, it did happen because we did lose 50-50, but we didn't give up. We did one more
今夜は
temple
月が見えるかも
and it gave us Columbina. So yay, we got very lucky today. Like that was very, very lucky for us. I'm not quite sure what spot would be scenic enough to finish it, but we are just going to like go into here, go into like camera mode, I guess. Wait for her idol, and we are going to like yap a little bit, like look at that. Beautiful. Huh? What is that? Did I have background blur is not needed? Huh? Why does it do that? I wanted to take a pretty picture, but it's not taking a picture of the things that she does. Hide character. I don't want to hide the character. Why would I hide the character if I want to take scenic pictures of her? Oh, it was too close. Okay, it was too close. Got you. It was too close. Okay. I will actually hide personal info here. Do I add background blur? How does that look? It's blurring her animation. I do not want to add background blur then. Okay, I'm going to save this here. And I'm going to start winding down. Because, as I said before, I just wanted to do a quick stream to start getting into the things that I have been talking about in my resolutions video, to have more like weekday streams to, kind of go around and do our thing and get more
君
into
のペース
the
についていけるか心配してくれてるの
into the
大丈夫だよ
mindset of like
毎日
consistency
ずっと散歩して
and
たから
content creation and stuff like that. So yeah, and I was also very excited for Columbina. I was so tempted to actually start streaming like Columbina pools the whole week. Like I was like, okay, so if I do this, I will be able to do that, and then stuff like that. And I was every single day, I was like, okay, maybe I stream now, maybe I stream now, maybe I stream now, and stuff like that. But we didn't. I did wait until we got our free temple from the lantern right gift, which was definitely needed. Like we needed that extra temple for safety reasons, and I'm very happy that we waited for it. And I'm very happy that we got Columbina for the account. As I said before, she is going to be a very versatile support for us. She's going to do a lot of great things for our account. And I'm very excited to start building her properly and get an even better team with her. But with all of that said, I am going to say my goodbyes now. I am thankful for your attention. I am hoping that you had a pleasant time today. If you enjoyed today's stream, please leave a like. And if you want to stay updated with the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps out a lot. And with that, Avery is out. Bye bye.
お月見しない？私のロッキングチェアを使っていいよ。月に行って月からテイワットを眺めるのもいいかも。ここは冒険者たちが